We walk like, there's a difference. They know how we walk. There's a rhythm, there's a verb. I'm proud of mine. You want to give yours up? I want to keep mine. In fact, I keep my ghetto right up under. See how many keep your ghetto right nearby just in case you need it. I'll go get out. I'll go get out. How many go? I'll go get out. Huh? How many? You need a little thug? How many keep a little thug? Just a little bit, just in case. Hey. No problem. All right. Okay. Now, the members of a culture are bonded together by their shared culture, which gives them a sense of collective identity. That's why my Haitian brothers and sisters stick together. Because they have that shared culture and a language barrier that they can fence, that they can put around themselves, that you can't penetrate if you don't know the language. The problem is that you're more than Haitian. You are African. And when we can become African, so that why do they not let Haitians onto this continent and they let Latinos onto this continent? Not because they're Haitians, but because you are African. And if other Africans only see it as a Haitian issue, that's why don't nothing get done about it. It's not a Haitian issue. What kind of issue is it? It's an African issue. See? Yeah. And if you came down there as Africans, it would have been resolved already. But we don't identify with each other. You doing your thing. We are on what? And what I'm trying to give you is some organizing principles that will allow you to come together, because where there's unity, there's what? You can't do very much by yourself, but if you get together, and that's the greatest thing you'll get when you come to college. You get relationships that you will take with you. All over the world, you should call each other. Girl, they hiring over here, they hiring over here. I'm hiring. I'm the supervisor now. I hire you. Come on. Sister from Flomo. Y'all going to be family for the rest of your life. These same folk that you act like you can't stand right now are your family members. Because 10 or 15 years, girl, you guys, what's up, girl? What's up, you're going to be glad to see each other. Yes.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
You know, I say we need to be more Africanized or African. Do people in Africa still practice that African culture?
No, they are colonial. They're just as colonialized as we are. They want to come to America because they think the streets in America is paved with gold. In fact, when I go to Africa, you can tell the Africans from the tourists, because the tourists all got on African clothes. All the folks that are native Africans got on the same stuff you got on. They can't wait to get more. But when you first go there, you got all your little African outfit on and you looking so African. You're like a gay person trying to be so female. He out female than you, sister. He's trying real hard to just show you I'm a woman. No, you're not, but he's trying real hard. Or one of y'all that butch up, you real hard. You know? Calm down, baby. In fact, if y'all don't like men, why y'all act like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, me move on.
Oh.
I can't stand no man, but you act just like one. Be you. Be you. All right, I'm sorry. All right, come on, move on. Move on. All right, listen. Let's move on. We are a what kind of people? Third paragraph.
An African.
We are what kind of people?
African.
Simply reveals that there are values, traditions, and a heritage that we share because we have a common origin. Those things that we just itemized, morality, spirituality, sensitive to affect, collectivism, all of those things are what makes you verb, rhythm, the blue note, ability to hear the note, dancing to the beat. All of that makes you all over the world. That's who you are. Okay? And you are different than other people. Alright? However, the key word here is continuity. The cultural continuity, the word continuity means continuous. To be, that's the key word. Continuity, continuous. Alright? So our cultural continuity was what?
Cut off.
Cut off. So that we now are saying you got to reach back and what? which is to practice what?
Sankofa.
Sankofa. All right? All right. So again, let's move on. Which will all right, it says, we are a people still suffering from, let me read on. However, however, the continuity of our cultural identity has been interrupted cruelly and unnaturally by the experience of what? By what? See, when I ask y'all this, y'all can see you're going to want to go study it when all you got to do is get it and swallow it and digest it and metabolize it. You won't have to remember it because you'll know it. But if you're fully present with me here, see, those of you who are not fully present with me now, and that's the challenge that y'all have, y'all are distracted a lot. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're dealing with your electronic device, I'm here, Dr. Moss. I'm here, Dr. Moss. I'm listening to you, Dr. Moss. No, you're not. You're not fully here with me. You're sort of distracted, and you can't really be, and that's why you try to study it, and I said it in class, and you didn't really hear it. It went right over you because you wasn't really here. Now, those of you who are right here with me, all right, that's why, stay here with me, because the stuff, in fact, to me, this is the most important class you take. Yeah. Listen to me. Self-knowledge is the base of all knowledge. So that if you don't know yourself, you don't know what? You can't know anything. And many of you came to me, didn't know who Carter G. Woodson was. Yet you sitting in an HBCU, a bell should go off in your head to let you, I told you about that you were miseducated, that you're not here to get a job. It ain't about just getting no training. What's the difference between training and education? That's going to be on the test. What's the difference between training and education? Training and education. The word educate, remember, means to educe out from. To train a dog means you train the dog to serve who? You. But when you educate the dog, educate a person, you educate them to serve who? Or to realize what's where? Within them. And all you're doing is bringing it what? See, if I'm really educating you, I'm bringing out what's what? In you. So I'm not getting you, is a job what's in you? Or is God only knows there's unlimited potential in you, is that right? So if all I'm doing is getting you ready for a job, that's not getting you ready. You got way more than that in you. You got Oprah Winfrey when Oprah Winfrey have you on her show and put you on her book list, all of a sudden you become a bestseller. She creating not only jobs, she creates success. Look at Tyler Perry. And it just depends on how you think. What's the difference between making a job and getting a job? How you make a job? How you make a job? Didn't I give y'all an example? Get 50 people that you can make $20 off of every 2 weeks, provide a good or a service. That's why client lists, mailing lists of what you like and don't like is so valuable because they know how to advertise you. If they hit you long and hard enough, you're going to buy. But if you can provide a good or service for 50 people, what's 20 times 50? It's 1,000, right? So for every 2 weeks, if I can sell you some fish, cut your grass, whatever good or service I want to provide, I just created a what for myself? Which is really a job. On the other hand, you waiting. See, you better listen. You better learn how to hire yourself. See, you're self-employed. Your job is just your number one client. See, the paradigm has shifted. This is not an industrial age. Which about a job, manufacturing, industrial. Hell, most of the stuff that's made now is made somewhere other than here. You can't make. You wearing a shirt you can't make. You wearing shoes that you can't make. All the clothes you got, the stuff that you got is being made by other people. Isn't that something? It's interesting. We've basically become consumers. What in Walmart is made in America? They don't need you to make nothing. All they need you to do is sell. But that means you got to quickly shift your paradigm. So if you're only out here to get a job, it ain't about a job, honey. It ain't about what you can do. It's about what you what? No. It's about what you know. Okay? And you better increase your skill set. That's why you better wake up, man. Because you better be alert. See, you can be a gazillionaire if you are alert and paying attention to what's out there. But if you just, because see, when you got a job, somebody else does the thing. And if you got a job, you'll never get ahead working for somebody else. You can only get a job, get ahead working for yourself. That's the nature of capitalism.